Hey everyone, my name is Ahmad Muthahhari, and in this video I'm going to answer 5 of the 10 questions that my teacher gave it to me. And for your information, this video is for my final exam and for approach to translation course. First question, number 1. Explain the difference between translation product and translation process. Give an example of each based on your personal experience during this course. The translation product refers to the final outcome of translation, the completed text that has been translated from the source language into the target language. Meanwhile, the translation process is the series of mental and physical steps taken by the translator to arrive at the final product. This includes understanding the source text, choosing the right words, structuring grammar, and ensuring meaning and style are preserved. For example, during this course, I translated an English sentence. The product was my complete Indonesian version, and the process involved reading the sentence and researching certain terms like get some fresh air and deciding how to phrase those ideas naturally in Indonesian. Next question is number 2. Choose a short paragraph from an English brochure or advertisement and translate it into Indonesian. Then explain why your translation is acceptable, accurate, and natural. Here is the English paragraph from the advertisement. Discover the refreshing taste of our organic green tea, handpicked from the finest leaves. It's the perfect companion for your healthy lifestyle. The translation is rasakan kesegaran teh hijau organik kami. Dipetik langsung dari daun terbaik. Minuman ini adalah teman sempurna untuk gaya hidup sehat Anda. This translation is acceptable because it retains the message of the original. It is accurate because key information like organic, green tea, and healthy lifestyle is clearly translated. It is natural because the phrasing flows well in Indonesian, using expression commonly used in health product advertisement. Next question is number 4. What is translation shift? Identify and explain at least 2 types of shift that commonly occur when translating from English to Indonesian. A translation shift is any change that occurs during translation, usually due to structural or cultural difference between language. 2 common types is that structural shift and lexical shift. Structural shift is change in sentence structure, such as passive to active. For example, in English, the book was written by the author. In Indonesia, penulis menulis buku itu. Active voice is more common and natural in Indonesian. Lexical shift is change in word choice due to lack of one-to-one correspondence. For example, in English, is cool. In Indonesian, dia keren. Cool here refers to personality, not temperature. This shift helps maintain naturalness and clarity in the target language. Next question is number 5. Define equivalence at word level and equivalence above word level. Provide example from any text you translated and explain your reasoning. Equivalent at word level means finding a direct counterpart for a word in the target language. For example, in English, library. In Indonesian, perpustakaan. Equivalent above word level involve translating phrase, idioms, collocation, or sentence where meaning is beyond individual words. For example, in English, break the ice. In Indonesian, mencairkan suasana. Literal word for word translation will make sense, so a natural expression is used instead. In practice, I use both when translating an article. For terms like education, I use word level equivalent, pendidikan, but for idiom like a piece of cake, I use above word level. Translation sangat mudah. Next question and the last question is number 6. Discuss how grammatical and pragmatic equivalence influence your translation decision. Support your answer with example from your translation assignment. Okay. Grammatical equivalence refers to maintaining correct grammar or structure between source and target text. Pragmatic equivalence involves how meaning is conveyed in context, like politeness, tone, or implied meaning. For example, in English, is Budi has told me about the story. Literal translation, Budi sudah memberitahuku tentang cerita itu. Better pragmatic translation, Budi sudah menceritakan kepadaku. Grammatically, both versions are correct, but pragmatically, the second one feels more natural and polite in Indonesian. I often use this consideration to ensure the translation makes sense in real-world Indonesian communication, not just in grammar. So that's all the answer from my 5 questions, from the 5 questions that I choose. Thank you for watching. See you next time.